he's got an advantage in there.
Thompson with it. He's picked up by Jordan. And stolen by Reddick. And Griffin with the ball. Tries to save it. Out of bounds. Clippers keep possession. Now off the inbound. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds.
Nice early advantage for them on the glass, guys.
You know, part of rebounding well early is just going after the ball and boxing out. I mean, establishing that tone so that you can maintain it later. What a beautiful pass to set that one up.
The finish, I thought, Clark angry.
That's a heck of a combination. Pretty passing the ankle.
And that one's good, Griffin.
And I'm not really sure that's to go.
It's deflected. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Clippers ahead, up 4. After this break, the second quarter on 2K Sports.
And I think Coach has to be pleased with the effort, Steve.
And Golden State looking at who they've got. Thompson and Barnes, the 2 and 3. Down low, it's Green and Bogut. And it's Curry in a point. And Griffin slams it in.
Wonderfully instinctive play right there. Sense just where that rebound was going, and it becomes an easy 2 for him.
Well, Clark, maybe they've had too many easy buckets tonight.
Well, it's something that needs to change. I mean, they should not be getting all these easy dunks off offensive putbacks.
Scooped up. Outside for Curry. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Off target with his 3.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these 3. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
Well, Steph Curry, of course, deadly from outside the arc. But last season, he tried to improve his ability to get to the rim. In fact, he last year.
Barnes. Outside Curry. Got a piece of it defensively.
Ouch. What's been a miserable game for him from the field.
Reddick passes to Paul. Thompson outside. Paul with the steal. And it's sent back by Bogut. Paul kicks to Jordan. Reddick for the 3 was Jordan. Reddick's got, and an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on playing airtight defense and coming up with the steal.
That's right, Clark. And the other thing we've seen is great work on the offensive glass. We're seeing second chance points for this club.
Doors, what do you have?
Well, guys, David Lee is one of the more skill level and guy growing up. I was actually a point guard and summit guard. Kevin, he kept those skills as he grew.
In the game, Doris. Thank you.
Really aggressive play, taking it to the rim against the big man.
Tell you what, I love that fearless attitude.
Outside for Curry. Outside, Green. Golden State moving it around. Barnes dishes to Thompson. Clock at 6. And it's good on the way in. Curry's
dimensional right now, going to the post every time. Dimension.
Well, they're taking this defense to task, quite honestly. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Now, here's Reddick. He's got 7. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
And that's the right call. One thing to play tough, hard foul, but it's a contact like that.
Yeah, to get knocked off balance and take a nasty tumble when you get slammed into like that. Made their own attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
Last year for them at the line, not great. Just 73% free throw shooting as a team.
Yeah, as a group, really a dismal them from the line last season.
Relationship between Blake Griffin and Chris Paul. Blake, the unquestioned top dog until CP3 arrived 3 seasons ago, and Paul, of course, such a find the balance in that dynamic.
Spencer Hawes is checked in for Los Angeles. Crawford comes in for Matt Barnes.
I'd say that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, it sure did. A good job getting it started and a better job finishing it off.
Paul.
Spoken does doesn't get into teammates like Chris Paul does, but he is becoming more of a vocal leader, and that's a process, guys. It doesn't happen right away. He may focus more on encouragement rather than giving marching orders like CP3, but he is embracing that leadership role, which is a good sign.
From deep, Iguodala. The shot is off, and it's the Clippers taking it the other way. It's Paul outside, and Lee pulls it. And one of his goals was to help Griffin really solidify one of the league superstars along with CP3, with the emphasis certainly on defense.
Well, and accomplished that, and Griffin has accomplished that. He's gotten much better in terms of his offensive weapons, his defensive awareness, just his command of a double team when he sees that. And Griffin has become a true superstar, no doubt about it. Well, his shot's been off today, no question. He's not the
Clipper lead is cut down.
Take your eyes off of him because he can make play more. Put the isolated cam on him.
Plenty of space. Good. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Here's Livingston.
Sean Livingston last season played really well for the Nets. He backed up Darren Williams, who was dealing with injuries, and also started for much of the year, helping keep the team afloat.
And changes. Glenn Davis is checked in for who comes in for J.J. Redick. And checked in for Golden State. Barbosa comes in. Crawford drives in. Blocked. Now here is Barbosa. Guarded by Hawes. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there.
And a 2-for-1 opportunity.
Yeah, they got to hurry.
And it's a percentage pass, but it still nearly got through.
I like it, though. I mean, it's an incredible.
And the Warriors, Azili's checked in. The Warriors have gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter. Up over 50%. Hedo Turkoglu with the rebound. 1 second left. And the first half ends in a close one. Clippers lead by 1. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline.
Yes, Kevin, here with Stephen Curry. And Steph, you've had to deal.
We have a close ball game. Second half of basketball. You look at what's been everywhere.
Boy, his rebounding was superb in that first. He's really battling.
And that continued possession, Steve, that's invaluable.
Crawford and Barnes filling out the wing. Davis and lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. And he can't get the first one.
Well, the fact that Austin Rivers improved substantially in his second season and still has a long way to go tells you how rough his rookie season was. Still a volume scorer, but he's showing signs of being an NBA player, and that's more than you could say 2 seasons ago.
Andrew Bogut checked. It comes up empty at the line. In 10th back in 2012, his part in that.
Yeah, it certainly did, no doubt about it. Famous last name, but Rivers not the explosive athlete that his father was. He is a creative ball handler. He's got to continue to develop his shot and understanding how to be effective at this level, and I think you've still got to give him some time to see if that can happen. Superb played the role of the maestro on that one.
Livingston kicks to Green. Passes it to Livingston. Golden State.
Good job creating just a fly.
And for the Clippers, they're shooting under 40%. All in all for the game. And they wasted no time getting those free throws. And the Clippers lead by 3.
How about that? They respond to a three-pointer with a quick 3 of their own.
Yeah, terrific. Great back-and-forth sequence right there.
Livingston. Here's Bogut. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. 9.
This game has been very close to dominating.
Yeah, they're getting off them.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Rivers came to the Clippers. He wanted to shift their image from a Showtime team true contender. Blake Griff said, Lob City is done. And while the Clippers still make highlight reel plays with the best of them, Rivers has brought a seriousness and a focus to this team as they pursue an NBA championship.
Said lobs are great. Rivers. And pushing it up. Here's the Clippers. He lobs it up. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
It feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself. You know, one story that didn't get had been given the go. Tried to back out of it. The trade was already public.
That contract with the Clippers was contingent on the trade.
And Kevin, reportedly, Doc Rivers leaned on ownership pretty hard, saying, hey, I shook hands on this. Don't make me look bad here. Our reputation's at stake. It all worked out, but a reminder of the Clippers' rather dysfunctional past.
You know, when the size advantage is that pronounced, I mean, that's exactly what you should do offensively in this situation. Take it strong to the middle.
Now here's Paul. He's got 9. Crawford, no one around him. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
Coming out strong here in the third quarter. That's 4 for 5 shooting for this team.
Against Paul. Back by Curry. 6 to shoot. The 9. The drive by Paul. The pass to Griffin. Bogut's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Jordan. Green with the block. That's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here. It's checked in for DeAndre Jordan and Jake for Jamal Crawford. And the Warriors making a change here. To send a message, Client, with that slam, I think.
Well, that's how you send it down.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Hawes is checked in. Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for Golden State. Now here's Curry. He's got 9.
Well, as you know, there are polls for just about everything in sports. Last year, Steph Curry was actually voted as the most trustworthy player in the league. Well, the execution just has not been there defensively in the second half. They look a step slow out there.
Out left to the wing. Here's Aziz. And he draws the foul. A chance for another point. It's going to be on Blake.
He's not going to win any high jump competition, so it's a good thing he doesn't have to.
For any of us could slip a piece of paper.
Doesn't matter much so, Kevin, because he's such a, if he gets position, forget about it.
The Warriors trail. Here's Curry. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Curry's got 11 points.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but they're cutting. They're
Griffin.
You got to love in this sort of grinded out.
pounded inside. Take the ball right to the close out there, forcing the errant shot.
Well, he made it a tough shot again. He didn't give up on it, and he got a hand on it. You know, it was a pretty poor display from the field for them in the first half, but they've got the lead, and now the shots are starting to fall.
Now, they shot under 40% before the break, and that had to change coming into the second half. So they're starting to figure defense was moving there.
All that as brightly as Blake Griffin came. He expanded his game, certainly this past year.
Well, I can tell you this. I am not one of those naysayers because I think Blake Griffin was the third best player in the NBA last year. The offensive expansion to his game, the post game, the passing, the ball handling in transition. I mean, he is an amazing player, and he has gotten better and better every year.
Here's Iguodala. The Clippers getting the bucket. And stolen by Redick. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Here's Turkoglu. That one goes in. Curry kicks to Iguodala. Azili gets the bucket. Azili's got 4 this quarter.
When you can make adjustments to the shot in midair and midstream and still knock it down, you know you're flowing.
And a great quarter as who will carry the day. Top ups coming up as soon as the fourth quarter gets And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Well, we might as well call it the State Farm play of the game. This was just a marvelous piece of coordination between two teammates, completely in sync on the alley-oop.
On the court for Golden State here in the fourth. Maurice Spates out there with Festus Ezeli. Then there's Stephen Curry. And there's Livingston. And it's Iguodala in at the small forward position.
And a virtual free look. It's completely lost him there.
Griffin. He kicks it to Griffin. And so he earns a trip to the ball that Sean Livingston went through a few years back to see him basketball.
Yeah, I remember seeing that live. It was one of the most awkward, and I just have so much respect for Livingston, the way he's continued to grind it out and carve out a career for him, a very, very good player.
Griffin hits them both.
And with Livingston, you know, he had to adjust the way he played after the injury, but was able to pick things up on the fly as he managed Ben on since the injury. And I think that says an awful lot about him as a player and as...
Iguodala gets the bucket.
Seems like guarding him on the perimeter is not a priority for them down.
And it's Paul penetrating. There's the dish to Reddick. Three-pointer. The Warriors pull it in.
He had to adjust his game a lot. He was so skilled coming into the league that you knew he'd find a way to become a positive influence on the floor. He's not one.
And the Clippers making a change here. Crawford's checked in. Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. For Sean Livingston. Here's Spates. Reddick with the rebound. Davis with a screen on Curry. The drive by Paul. Crawford with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. Crawford's shot is good.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
The Warriors have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Curry dishes to Spates. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
And that is clutch. Most of his opportunities here in the fourth.
Paul outside, kicks to Crawford. Mistake on the open jump shot. Crawford's got 10 points here in the second half.
Finding the open man every trip down
that, Steve. I mean, it's been a great passing day for him.
Curry attacking the feed to Spates.
It just seems like they're finding an open lane to the hoop every time down.
Yeah, on the flip side, Steve, defenders have to show more fight on the interior.
Reddick for three. Green with the rebound.
Not a good look at the hoop. They've got to do a better job offensively creating some space.
And Thompson can. This game's going to take a big swing. Clark, if the D continues to clear out like that, give up easy.
A blowout, Kevin, or even an exhibition.
Steve is over.
No, I just, you know what? Come on. I just like that he didn't choose to just lay it up there. I mean, he threw it down with force.
DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Turkoglu. And then for Golden State, Bogut comes in for Maurice Spates. And it's Harrison Barnes.
Easy for your teammate when you can lead him with a pass like that one.
Ball against Curry. Now here's Jordan. Tight defense on him. Out of bounds.
Place on the court.
Griffin's checking Clark what he's seeing from his offense.
And shoot, why wouldn't he? I mean, guys, with ease, executing, getting quality shots, I mean, this is fun to watch.
Yeah, this is like a clinic out there, guys. This is exactly how you attack a defense. Move the ball, sharp cuts, but really a nice pace to their offense.
No one near Curry as he lets it go. Another three for Golden State.
And they've set up countless buckets off assists. That's a huge part of what they've been doing here today.
A lot of dime dropping going on out there, Steve.
Now here's Paul. Can they get it? Second chance shot. And Griffin with the layup. Griffin's got 4.
He's willing to put in a lot.
They kick it out to Green. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Barnes. Here's Paul. Lays it in off the breakaway. Now it's just a 3-point Warrior lead.
They're shooting it quite well now. Again, function of shot selection, rhythm, confident, free-flowing.
Here's Curry. They kick it out to Green. They will retain possession. 2:12 left here in the fourth quarter. Just 3 to shoot, and here's Barnes for 3, and that one's good.
They are killing them with that three-point shot here in the second half.
Well, the defense fully stretched out trying to stop that shot and still not able to get it done.
Well, it's going to be tough for them, but you have to continue to compete. It's not over. Just play, see what happens.
Yep, possession.
Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down now to just Chris Paul. Golden State's gotten in the groove from three-point range. They are 4 for 4 since outside. Pass to Bogut. And Paul over to Angeles. Barnes with the ball. Redick for 3. Shoots from the high post. Sinks it. And then brings them to within just 1.
Now for sure.
In the fourth quarter of this one, Curry.
Huge points.
That's beyond huge, Steve. I mean, they needed that bucket desperately.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Paul with the ball. 1 foul. 3 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
This much time remaining is still a contested 3 is never an easy shot.
Crawford, no one around him. Misses the tray. So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W. Clark, it was anybody's game right to the very end.
Yeah, it was. The coach is happy with the outcome. This team kept their emotions in check and got it done.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Yes, Kevin, thank you. I'm with Klay Thompson. As a unit, the team seemed to have a cohesive approach out there. How important was the lift you got?
Team, you know, it's not an individual effort. We're a real deep team this year. Actually, we started on some good teams, so we just did it collectively.
Thank you, Klay. We so appreciate it. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you. And for Clark Kellogg, Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sport.